Hi guys, it is JQ Crafty week 8 for Tuesdays in the Attic with our Dusty Attic sketches by Jen Hedger. This one is lots of fun layers. I love big chunky layers. It's going to be great. I'm digging into the attic here and using some Little Yellow Bicycle from 2012. I've had this kit kind of partially demolished for a while now, but I've got some fabric, some fun fabric embellishments. I have some bright green cardstock that I had pulled in, fun background, just all around really fun papers. So yeah, so this is what I'm gonna use for this layout. And I've got a couple photos of my son and his grandma or his nana from 2017. So not super old, but old enough. Great memories. It was his first flight, his first like trip to another state, that kind of thing. So lots of fun stuff. So I'm going to document these, and yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to use this beautiful like pre-made kind of background paper as my background. And it doesn't bother me that I'm not going to see all the splashes they have, but I like the fact that it has those elements corner and then it's already framed, because that looks a lot like the sketch already. So I trim my photos down and I see that I have these half or part of circles still left over. So I'm going to layer one behind my photos. I have this one there at first. The other half is actually a little bit smaller and fits a little bit better. But I'm going to do that. And then I'm just going to be cutting the chunks. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out with what pieces I have, what sections of the basically of the sketch that I want to use and what patterns. So and then I decide too that I needed a another piece of paper to mat my photos on, and so I dug through my cardstock and I found this one that's almost like a perfect match to the red orange color in the collection, which was a nice happy, not accident, but a nice find for sure. Yeah. So I'm at my photos and then I'm going to start trimming pieces to kind of fit. And so obviously, again, like what I say most of the time is I don't end up getting exactly what the sketch has. Like the layers don't look exact, but you get the idea. They're very similar. So I'm just layering up. So some of my layers are smaller than in the sketch. Some of them are bigger. My very last piece ends up being a little bit more square than the sketch has, which is fine. I like it the way it kind of evens the page out a little bit. I feel like more than if I would have cut it more narrow. But I'm having to piece the last one together because I cut this section out of it, of the last the fish paper. So that the red, orange, and yellow pattern is actually the B side of the fish paper. But I still need another pattern. Blah, blah, blah. I still need another pattern to go behind all of that. So I'm going to kind of piece it together and put it back there by cutting it where I need it to do, and then putting it, like piecing chunks to make it fit and make it close the gap. And where there are a couple gaps, I'm able to just cover them up, which is kind of nice. Cover them up with either embellishments or other chunks, or yeah. So now you get to watch me cover them up. And the layers end up going, a little skew because I'm not looking at the sketch anymore and I'm just trying to figure out how it all fits together. But I do like it. And the other thing I left off is I didn't put in the strips that are how there's like 2 strips of paper on the right and 1 on the left. I didn't put those in. I didn't feel like I needed it because my patterns were so vivid and crazy, and I'm not really even sure what I would have used for them. So yeah, I keep those out. So essentially, I mean, somebody could say I didn't even do the sketch, but I did. I did. I followed it. I feel like you can see it, and yeah. It's just a little twisted to the way I wanted it to go, which is what you can do, right? So I don't know if I've said this before, but if you guys ever decide to do one of the sketches after watching one of my videos, I'd really love to know. And if you post on Instagram, you can tag me. So I'm at JQ Crafty. So JQCRAFTY is my Instagram handle. I would love for you to tag me if you decide that you are going to scrap lift me or do the sketch after I post. That would be awesome. I would love to see it. I enjoy seeing people create things if I've inspired them, especially. It's a very big honor to inspire someone. So I would love to see it. Be great. So yeah, just finishing up. And then I'm gonna play around with my title. I had the word big left over still from these thickers I had, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. But then I had from Pink Paisley these white and black stickers, so I ended up putting those down. So big fun. And then I decide, because I have this label that says these are the days, I make that part of the title too. So I had moved it down and put it down there. So these are the days for big fun is my full title. Do some journaling at the top, and there you have it. So thanks again for watching, you guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.